One of the supplements in the natural health world today that gets pushed quite commonly is vitamin D. And I know you
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
stance that's opposing when it comes to that, but you do want to make sure we're getting it through food or through supplements like the cod liver. Talk about that specific supplement and when it becomes a problem.
Yes, so you need A and D together, actually AD and K2. You need them together and in balance. They form a kind of triangle. And if you're taking a lot of vitamin D, it will actually deplete vitamin A. And these people are not taking cod liver oil, they're not taking liver, they're just taking vitamin D. D3, and you know what vitamin D3 is used for? It's used for rat poison, and it does kill the rats. So, one of the big dangers of taking a lot of vitamin D is kidney stones, and that's in the scientific literature. I always urge people not to take vitamin D. You can take a capsule of cod liver oil and not the vitamin D.
Okay, so we're avoiding vitamin D as a supplement, the synthetic. Cod liver oil can be a source.
Yes. And
What
by the
other
way,
food
egg
sources?
yolks
There we
are
go. Other food sources people can use in conjunction with the cod liver to make sure they're getting enough vitamin D.
yeah, egg yolks are a very strong source. Back in the 50s and 60s when they were testing vitamin D using something called the rat assay, which is a much more accurate way of testing vitamin D. The number one best source of vitamin D was cod liver oil, and the second best was egg yolks from chickens outside in the sun.
Talk more about that aspect of quality because it's not just about getting certain nutrients through certain foods. We need to look at quality of these animals or plants to make sure we're actually getting the nutrients we think we're getting.
Yes, so when an animal is outside, first of all, it's converting sunlight into the vitamin D. If the chickens are in confinement, they're given vitamin D. They're given rat poison, you know? But if they're outside, they're making their own vitamin D. They are making vitamin A from the carotenes in the grass, and they're making vitamin K2 out of K1 in the grass. And these will be in a form that contains all the isomers. None of these vitamins has just one form. There are 1,000 forms of vitamin D, and that's the way we need to get them. And if you're eating egg yolks and butter, cod liver oil, poultry liver is a great source of vitamin D. Then you're getting all kinds of forms of it, and who knows what's needed the most in your body, but definitely that's how we always got our vitamin D until recently.
And how do you look at sunlight for people that aren't eating these foods or for somebody that is as a complement to getting vitamin D?
You need sunlight, but there was a study of Israeli lifeguards getting lots and lots of sun, lots of vitamin D, and they were very prone to kidney stones. So if you're out in the sun a lot, you need that vitamin A to support the vitamin D, to work with the vitamin D. Now, in the summer, if you're a lifeguard, okay, you're getting a lot of sun. Your best source of vitamin A would be beef liver because it's got the vitamin A, but not the vitamin D. Whereas at other times of the year, you're better off with poultry liver, which has the A and D together and the vitamin K. Duck liver, goose liver, chicken liver are really healthy foods. And Europeans do a lot better at getting these vitamins than we do because they eat duck liver. They eat duck fat, they have liver in their sausage, and there are all kinds of organ meats in the sausage. And you can go into a pub in Ireland and get chicken liver pate. They all serve it. So it's much easier to get these nutrients in Europe than it is here. We just don't have that tradition. We've kind of lost the tradition.
Okay. So, not supplementing with iodine specifically. We already talked about you're against supplementing with vitamin D. We
Just let
can
me
do
say
cod liver oil is actually recommended. Emu oil. Any synthetic supplements at all. I just want to be really clear on this piece that
I
people
wouldn't
should consider.
I'm not I think that has to be very individual, and I wouldn't take them unless, like, for example, a lot of people were saying to take copper, okay? I just think there's too much danger of mineral overload when you're taking specific minerals. I think it's better to get them from the food. And remember that with vitamin A, you need vitamin A to absorb these minerals. So you can be taking, as Dr. Price said, you can be eating lots of minerals and be starved for minerals if you're not getting the fat-soluble vitamins. Just another thing about iodine, you need iodine for the thyroid gland, but you have to be careful not to overdose. I think a good way to do that is with Lugol solution on the skin and see how you do. Do you have more energy? Do your breast problems resolve? Does your thyroid shrink? Whatever. But I think it's better safer to do it on the skin.
If you enjoyed that clip, you're gonna wanna head over here and catch a full episode. I'll see you over there. How do you look at somebody trying to form a healthy diet only on plants?
Can't be done. Over the long term, you're going to get very sick. Dr. Price tried to find a healthy population that only ate plant foods, and he had to admit that.